the door stuck video has changed ownership. For almost a decade and a half, it was being monetized by Kinetic001, who was the guy who originally uploaded it to YouTube. He's not technically the door stuck guy, but he is the one who blocked him in the doorway. His YouTube channel was recently demonetized for other uploads, which he has since removed, but now he's unable to remonetize the door stuck video because it looks like an opportunistic copyright troll has jumped in claiming ownership of the audio. A ludicrous claim indeed. So in short, somebody else is now making money from the original door stuck upload. And Kinetic is understandably angry about this, saying that he might even delete the door stuck video to stop them from profiting from it. And of course that's the headline this video ran with when it was posted on Global Offensive. Don't do it, Kinetic! That would be a real shame. He has since clarified that he meant he'd make the video private, which is definitely the more favourable outcome of the two, since he can then make it public again once the situation is resolved. No matter what your stance is on monetization on YouTube, I think you can agree that this situation isn't fair on Kinetic and it sets a dangerous precedent moving forward. What's stopping anybody from publishing the audio of a popular YouTube video and claiming to have made it first? Sorry, I'm showing my biases here. Maybe Kinetic did steal the audio from the song that was published just the other week, and then he travelled back in time to 2007 and constructed the door stuck video around it to conceal his crime. Maybe the Stone Door song by Bob Tik is the rightful owner of this content. Because, despite publishing it just the other day, they do claim that the music was made in early 2007, which would put it just over 6 months before the door stuck video was published. But the simplest and most likely possibility is that Bob Tik is simply an opportunistic copyright troll. I've listened to his Stone Door song and I can save you the hassle by saying that it's just the door stuck audio played several times at different speeds. It's clear to anybody real and fleshy who's looking at the situation that the audio comes from the video. It's insane that YouTube's manual, definitely not automated checks, somehow overlooked this obvious fact. YouTube, please fix. I checked out Bob Tik on Spotify. They've published a lot of stuff this year, all at various speeds, which I guess is because they're paranoid of others trying to steal their songs. There were a lot of uploads, so I didn't expect to be able to find the Stone Door song anywhere. But sure enough, there it was, right at the very bottom, since it's Bob Tik's oldest creation. Out of curiosity, I investigated the next oldest song that they claim to own. This one's called Math Class, composed in 2009. And what do you know, this also happens to be a 2009 YouTube video of a guy playing the harmonica in class. This one has 44 million views, twice the number of views that Door Stuck has. And again, Bob Tik claims to have got there first, saying that they created the song several months earlier than the YouTube video's published date. And there's a lot more where that came from, spanning the years between then and now. All with names which are sort of related to their YouTube video counterparts, but as is the case with Door Stuck, not quite the same. This isn't automated, this is targeted stuff. Bob Tik finds a popular video, changes or shortens the name a bit, and then releases it as their own, along with some paint art to represent it with. That requires some thought and effort. Admittedly not much, but still some, which makes it all the more insidious. So there you go. A re-uploaded audio track with an earlier claimed publish date is more proof to YouTube than a decade and a half old YouTube video classic, complete with context, video accompanying the audio, and with several people directly involved in it still claiming that it's real. But please don't go on a crusade against this Bob Tik guy. He's not worth it. He's nothing. You're better than he is. He's simply yet another copyright troll, merely a symptom of a flawed system. YouTube needs to sort their stuff out, and to stop trolls from copywriting certified classics like Door Stuck. From what Kinetic has said, it wasn't Bob Tik's Stone Door song that got his YouTube channel demonetized. This was done from his other uploads, which contained music that he didn't own. Now he says he never monetized them, and had simply uploaded them because he wanted high quality versions of them to exist online. But these triggered YouTube to blanket demonetize his entire channel, which of course included the Door Stuck video as well. So what he did, he removed all of the music uploads and applied for monetization again, which was when he was denied, because it claimed that he was reusing content from the Stone Door song. That's how he found out about this pretender. So Bob Tik might have just opportunistically published Stone Door in a moment of weakness, when the original Door Stuck video wasn't being monetized. Of course, I'm not in the best position to know the specifics or timings of all of this, but I'd be interested to know the monetization status of the other videos they've claimed copyright for, to see if there's a pattern of some sort going on. So yeah, with just the Door Stuck video on his channel, Kinetic reapplied for channel monetization, along with a video explaining the situation. But he was again denied, with YouTube claiming that he hadn't provided enough evidence of his creative process to prove that this was his video. Kinetic has now used up his video appeals. He now has to wait a month, and on August the 23rd-ish, he gets to do one final automated appeal. And while he would rather his video remained up throughout all this, it's understandable why he'd want to remove it, to stop the copyright troll from profiting off the video during this time. Luckily, Jake Lucky has a large presence on Twitter, and when he tweeted about the door stuck, YouTube luckily responded, claiming they're looking into it. So hopefully the situation will be remedied. It's just a shame that this is what's required to get something like this sorted. I know it wouldn't stand up in court, but just look at it. It's blatantly clear that what's going on here is wrong. Sort it out, YouTube.